What is up, guys? As you can see, it is a winter wonderland here. You can see the Sportage isn't too bad. The Golf has had a light dusting. The Boxster is covered in snow. Obviously the ground is completely covered in snow. But we're not focusing on these three cars today. We're going to be looking at the 997 Carrera 4S. And she is all tucked up nicely where she's been for the past few months. It's not quite time to get her out, but I am going to do a little cheat today. Take her out for 10 or 15 minutes just to see how she gets on in thick snow. But it's been sitting for so long that it's not actually starting, so I've got to put a battery pack on that and we'll get it jump started. Alright, so you see we have the battery connected. This is our jump starter. Never fails us. Switch it on. Alright Porsche, it's time to shine. Oh yeah!
After a while, I'm sensing a smile.
Okay, so I'm fully aware that there may be a portion of you calling me absolutely mad bringing out a Porsche 911 in this weather, but you see what I'm doing for the YouTube community or anybody who's thinking about buying one of these Carrera 4S's as to whether it will work in the snow for them. Now, as I say, it's not quite time to bring it out for the spring. So I'm using this as kind of a sort of a pre-wake-up call just to give it a little bit of exercise, because as you saw, the battery was dead. My own fault. I should have put it on the trickle charger. But at the minute I'm driving along snowy road, really thick snow here, and it's coping absolutely no problem whatsoever. What I'm going to do actually is do a little brake test while I'm here. And then start again. Coping absolutely fine so far. There is a slight myth that if you put the handbrake into one click, then it becomes a two-wheel drive. I know that's certainly the case for the Carrera, the 997.2. However, I'm not sure if it is the same for the 997.1. So I'm going to go down to an empty car park. Hopefully, if the snow drops off, I'm going to get the drone up as well. So let's get into it and see how it goes. So the car itself is a Porsche 911 997 variant Carrera 4S. It has a ground punching, panty dropping, Prius killing 3.8 litre engine, which is pumping out 355 brake horsepower and 295 foot-pounds of torque. And it is quick. We're just going to be really doing acceleration, braking tests, and also trying a little bit of spinning, and I'll also try putting the car into rear wheel drive if the one-click system will allow that. I've got my doubts, but I'll try it anyway since I'm here. One thing I do need to say as well, it's nothing going to be too advanced. It's just me with a couple of cameras in an empty car park, just testing it out. Don't expect anything scientific or too advanced. Right, we're off. From a standstill there, wasn't really much of a problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a hook around, and then I'm going to try and gather some speed, and then put the brakes on and see how it fares. Try and get up to a reasonable speed. miles an hour. About normal, 3 or 4 meters I would say that was. What I'm going to do now is try and do some spinning. So I'll go right down the other side and then we'll hook it around. Traction control warning lights on, as you would expect. Tell you one thing though, it is really good fun. One thing I've noticed though is it doesn't really let you over rev the car. So I've got my foot right planted now on the accelerator. It's only giving me 2000 RPM. So when you haven't got much traction, it's not really going to allow you to rev the tits off the car. And now it's stalled the car. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one click on. And that apparently, well, it's obviously not going to work in this car. Or is it? Let's try that again. One click. And now let's try and do some donuts. Don't really see any difference in this to the 0 clicks. And that is proving something that it is only a feature on the 997.2. But I could stay here all day and have fun with this. That is for sure. One thing I do want to say is that I have tested 3 of the cars in this thick snow, and I now have, so this is the 4th car in total, so I now have a leaderboard, which cars are best and which cars are worst, obviously only out of the cars that I own. If you haven't seen my other videos, I've done tests on a Porsche Boxster, I've done tests on a Golf GTI and a Kia Sportage. And the results are in. So, in 4th place, car's just completely stalled again there. In 4th place was the Porsche Boxster. The Porsche Boxster was, although at the time I thought it was doing okay, it was actually really quite poor. So that was, I would not recommend the Boxster in the snow. Rear wheel drive, mid-engine, although the weight is kind of spread because the engine's a mid-engine, didn't really work. Next on the list is the Golf GTI. The Golf GTI was a lot better. That's obviously a front wheel drive. That worked better, but still struggled in places. There was a slight incline which it struggled to get up. 2nd place, this car here. I would say this is better. This is better than the Golf GTI and the Boxster. You would expect that because this is a 4-wheel drive. The other 2s are front wheel drive and rear wheel drive. But strangely, the best car for the job was the Kia Sportage. Kia Sportage is front wheel drive, but it absolutely never struggled a single bit. There was a few little occasions here where it did struggle to get any traction and sort of get over that initial inertia and actually get moving. I'm not knocking this car at all, but the Kia Sportage was the best. This car, 2nd place. I'd still be happy to take this out in any sort of snow conditions whatsoever. Absolutely no problems at all. But like I say, it was just not really an in-depth review. It was just a simple, basic test of how it'll cope with kind of thick snow. And judging by what I've seen so far, coming on the back roads, which are quite full of snow, not really a problem. On here, not a problem really at all. As I say, a few little bits and bobs where I couldn't get any traction. If anything, it's absolutely great for having a bit of fun. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. We've got lots and lots of Porsche videos coming in 2018. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.